few more troops in the area, but no, that's going to be a stack wipe, I think. Glorious AI Mutapa rides again. No, he lost it. Oh, weep for them. Weep. Ouch. For Ulm. Oh, and there it is. The Solar Gamer. He did it. Prussian might pause, but if he doesn't pause, no, there we go. Oh my god.
You're both dead.
You're both dead to the same person.
The Paradox Spring Sale is live with up to 75% discount on select titles until April 1st. Use the link in the description to learn more.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Masters of Universalis. I'm Michael and I'm joined, of course, once again by the wonderful Battle Pope.
Yeah, hello everybody.
We are also joined by the wonderful Aldrahill and Florryworry, who will be taking on the Dorado challenge for us, one which by this point should need no introduction. They're playing as Kilwa and they're trying to get as much gold as humanly possible in 30 minutes. I'm banking on a Mutapa win, basically. I mean, you know, Mutapa, so far, they've got about a... what is it, like a 40% win rate? Your time starts in 5.
Oh god.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Try and remain calm. Clearly, Aldra is already off to a good start. He's suitably afraid of Mutapa. I have been told from my sources, which my sources have told me that Florry has achieved 50 ducats.
50
in test runs, but test runs are not multiplayer. You can pause with the space bar, which is a surprising difference.
Yes.
How much easier that makes it. And he'd be able to 5-speed more easily as well. So we'll see whether he can get anywhere near that. The record so far is 29 point, I think it was 7. That's interesting. So Mutapa not allied with Makua in either game this time.
What?
A Pate spy network is being built. I think I know what that means. I think Florry is going to go with Baddie for that 10% goods produced. Yes, Florry. That's what we want to see.
Here we are starting with the war. Here we go straight to the point. The war against Mutapa.
It's going straight for that gold. Aldrahill. I mean, that's interesting because, Florry's going to have that extra 10%, but Aldrahill's going to have much lower autonomy in those gold provinces. Longer time for it to tick down, more income coming out of them. But, of course, if Florry can produce enough admin points, move his capital around enough, maybe he'll be able to get it down to 0 autonomy. This warms my heart. The min-maxing is in full effect. We've got the... that's just large enough siege stack to siege down Pate. He can probably piece out Marahan pretty soon in order to get that 100%. Oh, and there it is. Has he done it? He has. Florry is now a baddie, giving a 100% chance of new air, but much more importantly, 10% goods produced. Nice. And
very, very, very nice.
If he can get that scholar by getting Hormuz to ally with him, is he going to be able to pull that off? They're a long way away. It would be pretty tough. He is improving, though, so there's a chance. What's going on? I told you, the Mutapa turnabout.
Oh, my God. Come on.
Aldrahill being driven back.
Damn Mutapa. It's always the same.
He's got the numbers still to come back from it. And
of course.
What we haven't seen yet so much in this challenge is anyone really go for the loans. But you absolutely can do it. I mean, Florry is in traditional form. He's already 286 ducats in the hole. What is he spending that money on?
Wait.
I know.
Oh, we have a battle here.
Number 1. Oh, that's going to be a big one for Aldrahill. Oh, but they actually got out just in time, it looks like. But they're going to take that fight. Has he got the maneuver to negate the crossing?
No.
Looks like he didn't think he did. He's pulling out. Oh, and there's the Mutapan war. Oh, against a fairly sizable coalition.
Yeah.
And, no, Kilwa's going to get sieged. Oh, but he put a fort in it. So there we go. Less chance of losing those prosperity ticks up in his capital. Nice. How's it going? Is Aldrahill turning things around?
I'm looking at this war score. We're going like negative because
but on
they're
numbers.
basically sieging everything. But
no.
But yeah, we're doing quite well here in Mutapa, but we are basically completely sieged down in our homeland.
Florry is facing a coalition with more than double the troops, though. It might be
I mean, that's
are we going to see Florry fall to the AI?
No, yeah, actually, it's going pretty good, I have to say. Even if all of those territories here are under siege or occupied, but still they're winning and they actually sized down their troops.
Nice.
Since the beginning of the war, yeah. So
Oh, and there's positive war score. Nice.
Yes,
very nice. Meanwhile, Florry has managed to get one person out of the war. 2 actually, because that was a subject. Why did these guys also leave? Maybe he'd already got them out and I missed it. Numbers now looking much more manageable for Florry. Things turning around for our players at about the same moment. I like that. I like that. So we've seen...
Oh, and the war is over.
It
and
is.
Aldrahill won.
Nice.
Mutapa was not that lucky.
They
this
tried.
Time. Yeah, they tried.
They put in a good effort, and he's got all the gold provinces. Nice.
Yes, very good. I'm really looking forward to see what is going to happen.
Going to enter phase 2 at this point, and managing to do that in just 11 minutes. Aldrahill's got a lot of time to just unpause and develop and make time go real fast. Whereas Florry's still got a bit of fighting ahead of him. Oh, I didn't notice that. Having wrong religion, of course, is lowering his goods produced by the same amount Ibadi actually increases it by. So he's going to need to convert these gold-producing provinces before he sees any kind of benefit out of that goods produced.
How are numbers looking on your side? I mean, here we have a solid 3.01.
There goes the peace deal, which means I can tell you now, only at 0.95, his capital did fall to those pretender rebels.
That is true.
So he's in a bad spot there. That's a lot of pretender rebels. Probably going to let them enforce demands, if I had to guess. Oh, God! Rebels are, about to enforce demands. Some separatists moving their way towards enforcing demands. And he will break. His entire country will break. I suspect he wants the pretender rebels to succeed. Only 19 more months. So he just has to stave off that breaking for 11 months. And of course, if he wants to stave it off completely, he can just declare war on anyone, really. You know, he could just declare a no-CB war on freaking Vijayanagar, and that would be fine. If he wanted to just stop that. Show stats on the pretender. Good point, chat. Good point. He has a 4-4-4, nice, and there he goes, enforcing his demands. Oh, wait a minute, what? And then immediately going away again? What? So, Florry got a 4-4-4, and then an event, I suppose, because he immediately switched to a 3-1-3. We've got a Cephalan integration coming in on my end. It looks like that final gold mine in the region is going to fall under Florry's control very shortly. And there goes Aldrahill beginning that same integration. Two fairly symmetrical games, apart from that Ibadi flip, which I have to say means that all being equal, I can't see how Florry loses this one so far, but you never know. Something else could happen. Another pretender could rise. And, of course, because Florry had that ruler change, it means he's not going to be able to abdicate as easily as Aldrahill will. Aldrahill can abdicate in just 10 more years, whereas Florry's got another 18 to wait before he can get that higher dip.
Yeah.
Florry is up to 7.58.
Wow.
Only 20 minutes into the challenge. That's pretty darn good. He's got to see that rise substantially if he's going to get anywhere near the dizzy heights of what we've seen at max so far. How is Florry?
Aldrahill is actually at 2.68.
2.6. What's happened? Is
3.29, 3.53.
Oh, nice.
I think that the autonomy is basically going down.
There's that prosperity growing in the capital. But unfortunately, Florry's new ruler, pretty rubbish. So he's not getting it growing very fast. Only a 35% chance that it increases per month. But he has got that edict.
I think that we're going to have a surprise very soon in here because I see Ibadi rebels in Kilwa, you know? I'm pretty sure that this is like the other way around to actually flip religion.
Looks like it. Looks like it.
Ooh.
I'm also seeing Florry using that monthly autonomy edict, which I don't believe we've seen thus far. So Florry he has indeed made his ruler into a general. And he's got it standing in a province.
Oh, that's why maybe he's drilling. No,
he got a recent uprising, but I think, chat's saying he thinks he's trying to kill the ruler. Yeah, that makes sense, but unsuccessfully, unfortunately, for him. That guy just refuses to die with 5 shot. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness me. Florry just took out about 100 loans. What? How is he taking so many? It's the gold income, I guess. Yeah. Okay, well, Florry has 3,000 ducats in his hands. Is he going to be pumping it into Diplo? It looks like he is. 20% inflation's going to hurt? Not really. It hurts your expenses, for sure. My goodness, he's down to 3,000. 300 ducats down from 3,000. He's got that level 3 Diplo advisor, though, so he's cranking out monarch points, just trying to make up for this terrible Mohammed al-Muslim. How would you... Mazlum? I'm not sure.
Muslim. No.
Current income on gold on Florry's side is 12.8. Not bad, but only 6 minutes to go. It's not going to hit a top spot at that rate. We'll see. We'll see.
Here we have like just 8.82.
Oh, and there's the capital move to Sofala, and he's got a lot of dip ready to spend. Some of it going somewhere else. I guess he's putting some of it inland, planning on later perhaps pumping it into the coast. Is there another modifier he could get on Sofala? Not that I can think of. Oh, yep, there goes the Safala dev. No, none that he could rely on anyway.
Yeah.
He's also got a mission fulfilled, which did he activate that on Safala? He did. Growth of the capital. He strategically used in the lower development province down away from Kilwa, where the development cost would be lower, and therefore he'd get more out of that bonus.
That's a very good strategy, actually. I see that here there is no capital moving so far.
Not yet, no.
And yeah.
He does have the admin to do it, though, if Aldrahill wanted to switch to that. All right, up to 22 ducats gold income with 5 minutes on the clock. That was a speedy increase. He was clearly waiting for that capital move before he pumped it in.
Damn it. Aldrahill is lagging a little behind with a 9.76.
How's your internal? Down to 5.7%.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's very, very good, but it's not enough to actually reach that amount of money that Florry is.
Florry's dev strategy has really been very good, pumping that money into the advisor and getting those ports upgraded.
Oh yes, I saw like hundreds of money. I think that some loans kicked in.
And more and more and more. And there's the spend down, so he's probably got that advisor Aldrahill as well. But of course, advisors, they're not something that you can just pick up at the end and think they'll carry you. You've got to have them consistently getting those points as you go through.
Oh, but look at this. Botswana and Zimbabwe are actually already Ibadi.
Oh, nice, nice. But the autonomy's gone up. Did he give it to an estate? He did.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, but that's a loyal merchant guild. We were talking about this the other day, which means it does give a plus 10% goods produced, I think.
Ooh, look at this. 17.05.
Very nice gain. If he could keep up that rate of gain, which, I mean, I must say, I suspect he can't. But if he could keep up that rate of gain, he'd overtake Florry. Florry now at 27.3, approaching that record. But so we'll see.
Aldrahill still has more than 2 minutes to actually...
21 ducats! What did Aldrahill just do?
22
ducats!
Look,
it's going to be close.
I kind of love how all the provinces are doing basically... Oh, it's also there.
All the provinces
very similar. Are basically doing a pretty good job.
Well, that's what you want to do, isn't it, with your gold income? You want to keep it relatively flat so that you can minimize those dev costs. It's getting very close here in the final minutes. Florry breaking the record now, 30.21 ducats from gold.
Wow, that's impressive.
Aldrahill still gaining. This is the closest we've had so far by far. But yeah, I think Aldrahill giving those provinces to the estates, I'm just not sure about that one. But Florry could be in trouble. Mutapan separatists on their way to firing at 70% with a 20% chance to roll out each time. If he lets those fire and siege down just a single province, that's his lead.
Everything will change,
that's his whole lead.
Yes.
But
and we have 40 seconds, actually.
Does that have time in the last 40 seconds of the competition? I don't think, or at least this round, don't worry. I don't
almost
know.
24 here.
24, still 30, 31. There's another dev tick.
That's a lot.
Has he grabbed those Diplo points? He has grabbed the Diplo points from the merchant guilds, pumping those in for just that last little bit of income. 20 seconds on the clock, and he's harsh treatmented those rebels. He spotted the risk and he dealt with it. Nice play there. He's what are we looking at now in terms of dev? Yeah, very evenly spread, just looking at kind of hovering around 9-10 development in most of the provinces. As we enter the final 5 seconds, get ready to pause. 3, 2, 1, hit that pause button, and that is the final score. So what have we got? 24.48 for Aldrahill, but very, very good score. I think the second highest we've seen in the whole competition, but couldn't take on Florry's 32.47. So, as we're getting ready for the outside contender, we'll see what nations they pick. That's the really big thing about this challenge, the thing that makes me really like it.
Yes.
Previously, the nation we saw play was the Ottomans. We had a double Ottoman play, but I think Florry... He's an ambitious man. He's not going to be content with the Ottomans. At least that's my guess. I don't know what you think. They say fortune favors the bold, but they don't tell you the stories of all the bold men that just, die along the way. So we'll see. Your time begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for Rome. I mean, that's going to be insane.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Aldrahill, obviously, he's got the safe bet. He's playing the Ottomans. The Ottomans have got a huge army. I think...
I mean, with the Ottomans, most likely, if Korea is not able to actually reach Rome in time, with the Ottomans, you can just stay there and you win.
If you're playing the same country, it's a real-time competition. Who can take Rome first? Because they're playing two different countries, the country is furthest east by our metric, which is fairly simplistic, but it works. The country that's furthest east, if they both take Rome, that country wins. If neither of them take Rome, the country that's closest to Rome wins. So it's an all-or-nothing gamble. It's just a huge play from Florry. Let's see what he's doing with his monarch points. He's focusing admin, I guess, trying to get... I can't even contemplate what the strategy is going to be here.
No.
I mean, he's got to get an idea group so he can take exploration, you would think, right? So he can start moving over here. Or is he just going to steal maps? I mean, I don't know.
No idea. I have absolutely no idea how we can manage to do anything from there.
I mean, there is a sequence of things you can do to get ridiculous scoring range. You've got to vassalize, then like vassalize next to your vassal, and then annex next to your... There's some kind of strange sequence you have to do, but I'm not sure.
It's very complicated. It sounds really complicated, and you have half an hour, and there's all the pressure of the competition.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, against Kandar?
Yeah, I mean, we're just doing the normal Ottoman playthrough at the beginning.
Okay, I guess, yeah.
There's the whole stuff in here, like Kandar, Crimea, Ramazan.
I'm not quite sure about the wisdom of...
I don't know either, but I see that we are still far from getting the proper spy network to get a claim.
But he's losing manpower in a war that's just not relevant. Oh God!
What?
He just declared war against Zhang Zhao, and then immediately got his men beaten in a battle.
Oh damn it!
He was probably doing that so he could black flag these troops. No, that looks like that wasn't intentional. They're on their way home. What is he doing? I guess he just needs the monarch points. Oh! Thank you, chat. Thank you for filling me in. He needs prestige. You can only buy maps if you have positive prestige, and it lowers your prestige.
Okay, right, yeah.
Right.
No, I'm actually looking at his, because here we have this war that is actually draining a lot of resources right now.
Yeah.
And now we actually have a claim, so we could start doing something against Naples. But, well, I mean, Naples is still under Aragon.
You could be hoping for that Naples break. We saw it, of course, worked out for Benjamin. But
we saw it once. It's not that common.
It's not very common at all. It's extremely unlikely, in fact. But he still hasn't bought any maps, but he has powered his way through to admin tech 4, rapidly moving towards 5, while also it looks like banking some points. Of course, these days, exploration is now a administrative idea group. She's going to slow him down a bit, because previously, of course, when it was a Diplo idea group, he could just stock up a bunch of Diplo points while taking that admin tech. But now, you know, a bit more costly. He's being sieged down by Crimea now.
Come on.
Aldrahill, you're just wasting time, my man. Gaining some.
Peace.
Oh, peace finally. Took one province off Ramazan.
One province.
Well, of Kandar even. Why? I mean, that's just not worth it.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But
I don't know.
Well, let's see. I mean, now he's getting basically all out of Byzantium, but
he's also letting his opponents build those alliance networks larger and larger. What is the Aragonese alliance network looking like right now?
Oh, Austria and Savoy. That's going to be tough.
That is definitely going to be tough. Meanwhile, we have some Floridian, I don't know, Florryworry's troops heading west. Looks like they're getting ready to buy those maps. He has improved relations quite significantly. He's got the prestige. Oh, and there goes. He just lost 20 prestige, but I don't see any new maps. Oh, okay, there we go. Transloxania not selling him the crucial intervening maps, which is no doubt going to be a problem. We'll see. Is the Papal States a valid nation? No, you have to conquer Rome.
Yes.
I suppose if you play as the Papal States, you could lose Rome and then get it back again.
Yeah.
But no, so far... Oh, okay. Sorry, I will cut off that conversation because Florry has just made a huge advancement. Look at all those maps. That is a big increase, and he's immediately improving relations with Nogai there, trying to get them happy enough with him that they'll accept it. And there it is. Exploration ideas has been unlocked. Maybe. And here he goes, marching through with his conquistador.
Oh, wait. No. Albania, Corfu, Naxos, Siena, the Papal State, Urbino and Venice.
He circumvented Aragon. Aldrahill, you've won me back. Look at that. Albania having that alliance with Siena.
Siena co-belligerent. Yes.
Nice. That's
Siena co-belligerent is actually a great idea. Very good.
Very unfortunate for him that Siena is also in the Venetian Trade League, but he can still probably pull out that war. Oh, Aldrahill, he's being sent packing by a Venetian coalition. See, those Venetians, they know their way around Constantinople, you see. Yeah, oh, look at this! Look at this! Florry has just reached the Mediterranean.
Venice actually doing something in Constantinople is completely ahistorical. Oh my god, this is like... Oh,
they're hired men, at least. Florry has made it to the Mediterranean, the Black Sea at least. I mean, it's connected to the Mediterranean.
Is he in Crimea?
He's in Crimea.
That's crazy.
There. I know.
Oh my god, that's...
Just seeing this little path that he's taken through, it's great stuff. He's creating his own Silk Road, the little conquistador that could. Yeah, I like it, chat.
Oh,
looks very cool.
Panic button here.
Oh, yeah. Raising up those mercenaries. There are the loans.
Yes.
Nice.
How many? Let's see.
Quite a few.
Oh,
Florry.
just 6. Not that many.
Florry's sitting at about 12, it looks like.
Oh, no. Look at this. Oh, my God.
It's a big problem that Aldrahill's facing, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this one didn't really look like something difficult. But the problem was that he was already draining his forces in 2 wars before.
He's moving in, though. He sees the border of Austria. Here he is.
Oh, yes.
He's found Vienna. Can he persuade Austria to let him in?
Oh, my. Look at the
question.
Look at... Ouch.
Look at that.
He's getting sieged a lot.
He's moving his men over in dribs and drabs. He can't be doing that. He mustn't lose Constantinople or he won't be able to cross that strait. He'll just be stuck on the Anatolian side. That would be a bit of a disaster. He's improving and he gets the military access.
Okay, battle for Constantinople now.
Oh,
this
looks
is
like
going
that's
to
going
be interesting to see.
Nice. He's got a tactics disadvantage, though. That's not going to help him.
Ouch.
He has the points for the tech. Aldra, my man. You can't play lax just because you know Florry is a long way away, because he isn't. He's in freaking Steiermark. And there it is. His first glimpse of the Mediterranean Sea.
The Pope. Okay.
Oh, the Pope being driven back. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. Florry has found his way to Treviso. He's got the access through Venice. Who's currently losing to the Ottomans? Oh, yeah. Nice. And he's heading south. He has almost found the Papal States. Here we go. And... Oh, sorry, that's Ferrara.
Come on.
There we go. Romagna.
Yes, Romagna.
Oh, really? Okay,
yes.
Romagna. All right, I'll try and remember that. And here we go. He's heading south. He sees Rome. Target acquired.
Oh my. Do you think that he's going to declare now? I don't think so. I mean...
No, he'd black flag his men. He needs to...
return back.
He's finding all the land now so that he doesn't get that terrible movement speed when he's actually fighting them. And now, I suppose, what? He sends his men home or disbands them, declares, oh, chat, are you ready? We're going to take a look at the Papal Alliance chain. This could make or break his whole campaign. Are you ready? Not that bad. Aragon and Mantua. All right, here it is. Here's the army he's assembled, currently suffering nasty attrition. And there's the war declaration on Venice.
Wow.
Interesting. Oh. This man is very intelligent. So he's declared war on Venice, which calls in Aragon and Mantua, separately declared war on the Papal State, which puts him just at war with the Papal State. He then surrenders to Aragon, and he's just at war with the Papal State. Yes, that is what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Like it.
Oh my God.
I like it.
I feel like this is happening. Interesting. Here, I see that Venice is no more in the war, and that is pretty interesting.
Oh, nice. Don't know Venice has been kicked out. Looks like Aldrahill is back on track to take Rome.
Yes,
7 minutes remaining. It's going to be close. He's pieced them out. Why wasn't he black flagged?
Because
wait.
Because he was not in Venice. He was in Austria.
With military access.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Oh my God. He had a sieging Rome.
But he didn't wait long enough. Aragon and Naples are back in the war, and the Napolese and Papal armies are rallying in Romagna. And they're heading south. Florry could yet find himself in hot water here.
Yeah. The situation there is pretty difficult, but here, finally, we are sieging Rome.
Nice.
Yes,
good.
yes. So we are actually securing the victory. Oh, man.
5 minutes left. He's securing at least his shot at victory.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Florry is going for the siege on Naples, maybe hoping to peace out Aragon, but Aragon's not going to be that fussed if you siege down Naples. It's going to be, we were this close to greatness, it's not over yet. He might still pull it out. There he goes. He switches off Naples. He knows that there's no greatness to be had from Naples. What he needs to do is take Rome. Aldrahill has it paused. He's looking at his peace deal options.
Yeah, most likely. Let's see if we can actually take Rome.
Ongoing battle, so I'd say it was unlikely. Yeah.
Yeah, but still.
He's very close.
Yeah.
Looks like no one's messing with him while he sieges down Rome here, what's going on? Where is the
problem is that
Papal
it's
Alliance?
going to be difficult to actually piece them out. Yeah,
very true. With 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 50 seconds now remaining on the clock, he doesn't have very long to let anyone ramp up war exhaustion or let that length of war tick down. I mean, he's not going to be able to push it to 5 years. It's going to be very close. Aldrahill still just looking at his peace deals, not quite able to take Rome. He needs to get a move on. Honestly, even Aldra could struggle with the timings here.
Come on, take the pop. Oh, why it's not
yet.
accepting?
Only -14 though, getting very close. Yeah. If he could kill that Papal States army.
Oh, it's because of war score also. Oh.
Yeah, only 62 there. 4 minutes.
Siena, come on, take
on
Siena.
The clock.
Finish it.
He's getting some relatively good siege ticks here.
Oh,
on Rome.
21%.
21%.
Oh my.
Supply shortage. But he's at maxed out bonuses now. He just needs to win that 21% roll. It doesn't matter what he gets. He has to get that. What roll will get him the win here?
This is like really exciting this time because we are running like
right up against the timer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
3 minutes and a half, more or less.
He's got to roll that 1 in 5. One of these times. Wait, he just made progress? How the heck do you make progress? Oh, because the garrison level actually fell. And there it is.
Yes.
Siege of Rome fallen. But, I mean, if we look at how much trouble Aldrahill's piecing him out, and he doesn't have to worry about Aragon. And with only 3 minutes on the clock. And look at that army that's just showed up to face Florry. They're charging in. Oh, is this the end? It might be.
Oh, no.
Oh, this could be...
Whoa.
Oh, and there it goes. Aldrahill has taken Rome, and he's got it paused. Nice work from him there.
Yes.
But
kind of relaxed.
Florry.
That was glorious. I mean...
He can't.
No, that's no way to win now.
He's going to siege. He could still win. He's going to siege Mantua. He's trying to piece them out. He's got them sieged, and the war's been going on a little while. They'll take the white piece.
But we have 2 minutes and a half.
And he needs to piece out Aragon as well.
Yeah,
He's going back for the Siege of Rome with 1 minute and 30 seconds. I'm sorry, Florry. You're not going to get a Siege of Rome done in 1 minute and 30 seconds. We were this close to greatness.
Oh,
and there comes the Papal States charging in. And no, his morale's so low, he's gone bankrupt. And it's all over for Florryworry. Sometimes you live by the Florrynomics, you die by the Florrynomics.
Yeah.
There it goes. So with the scores on the doors at 1-1, we will have it decided by our final tie-breaking challenge in Manchukuo. How much of the Chinese subcontinent can you take over? Remember, conquered means the same as it does in all the other challenges. You have to own the province or have a non-tributary subject own the province. Let's see how much of that Chinese subcontinent you can take. Go. Sorry, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Let's take a look also at the region that they actually have to conquer provinces in.
Yes, good point. So as you can see on Aldrahill's screen there, North China, South China, and Xinjiang. I'm not sure. That one in the bottom left?
Yes.
Those are all China. So any provinces in that region counts as points. So here comes the tributary request from Ming, and Florry has not replied yet. We'll see if he accepts. The usual strategy is to accept it and then refuse tribute, but no, it looks like Florry has actually refused the initial tribute request from Ming.
Let's see here. No, here we accepted. We are like
and
good
he's
guys.
at war with Ming. There was no messing about with Manchu. That's amazing. He's just not messing about. He's just not wasting time. He's got a 7-14 stack of cavalry, and he's already charging in there, raiding Ming's northern lands. He's facing a foe with something like 8 times the number of troops he has, and a high mandate to boot. But he has no fear. This man is charging in.
On the other hand, here we are actually having a war against Haixi, the other tribe next to there.
More predictable kind of start from Aldrahill.
I mean,
safer,
it is something that is actually doable.
I think what Florry is banking on is the fact that Ming is already at war with the Oirat and their subjects. So he's jumped on them, knowing that they're going to be away and distracted, hoping perhaps he can just grab a few provinces right away in the early game.
Aldrahill is fighting against all of the tribes.
Pretty much, yeah. All but Korchin already arrayed against him. Florryworry, moving down to that siege of Beijing, hasn't seen hide nor hair of a Ming army so far.
Oh, but they are fighting against the other big opponents on the west.
They are busy against the Oirat horde. They believed that was the true threat. Little do they know, a certain Florry demon is coming from their northeast. All right, they're just squaring off against each other so far, causing that devastation, of course, very important to crushing the mandate, as chat was just pointing out.
Ooh, I see that the warrior is
going in the steps. He's not going to get that river crossing because he's got the better general. Wow, that's a bold fight. Is he going to get the stack wipe? He gets the stack wipe before the reinforcements show up. Can he get another one?
Wow.
Is he going to win that fight? Surely not. Surely not, but he is. Oh, it's going to be extremely close.
Oh my.
And he takes the win. My goodness.
That's crazy. Amazing.
Florry showing off the incredible power of the Horde units. In the early game, those steppe cavalry, they just have a ridiculous pip advantage. Oh, that is unfortunate.
What happened?
The Hank Shi actually got called in against Zhang Zhao in this war.
What? Why?
How did that happen? They're not allied to Ming. I'm confused. They're not a vassal to Ming. They're just a normal tributary. How did that happen? Enforced peace. Oh my goodness.
What? Oh, look at this.
Zhang Zhao looking swole on Aldrahill's side there.
It is not really helpful. I mean, it is, of course, helpful to get more land to prepare for the war against Ming.
As long as you can actually form that nation to get all those nice free cores. It doesn't look like he's banking on the free cores, though, because he's coring more than he has to get that done. Hank Shi dealt a swift defeat by Florry's cavalry units. They're instantly knocked out of the war after a rapid occupation of the territory. Wow. Looks like Ming thinks they have the upper hand here. They most certainly do not, as they are decisively stack wiped almost immediately, but they've got a lot of other armies around the place, which Florry is immediately charging into with those glorious Horde cavalry units backed up by mercenary archers. Going to take extremely low manpower casualties with those cavalry on the flank doing all the work. There.
Trying to reach the cap. Oh,
I must interrupt because there is our first peace deal. Look at that. A huge swathe of land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You
7
told me you like Border Gore, and this is actually pretty
That is nice. It's a hook. He's got his hook
Whoa.
into them. And there goes some more Border Gore because he has released subjects with cores in front. He's giving extra land. He doesn't want to core anything himself.
Oh
Look
no, Mings are sieging here and there are rebels inside.
Oh god, not looking so hot for Aldrahill. This is a very, very challenging challenge. So no one can hold it against Aldrahill if he doesn't manage to make too much headway in this one. Ming is a mighty,
more men arriving. Come on.
All right, we've got a second war with Ming from Florry. No surprise. No one will be surprised by the immediate truce break that he has carried out, immediately charging down to the new capital, which has already fallen. Oh my god. Was that a naval barrage? If I'm not very much mistaken, he's trained some heavies. I do suspect that was a naval barrage.
Oh my god, even on the sea, the war is not going that good here.
Ouch, ouch.
Oh, maybe this battle is going to be won, but look at here. Ming troops are already sieging with their allies.
And he's fighting them in the hills.
The battles
it's not really where you want to be fighting as a horde. You can get so much more damage done if you can manage to not be fighting in the mountains. Florry is splitting his troops. He doesn't want to be sieged at home. How has he managed to do this and remained at a 75% manpower? This man knows the ways. His subject is getting quite a few sieges done for him. There are separatists now in the south of Ming. That will weaken them. How are the numbers looking these days? Still pretty similar, 4-1 odds, but no manpower for the mighty mandate holder of Ming. He is lowering now. Their mandate is falling.
Ouch. No.
Oh,
this battle was costly.
He was fighting in the mountains again, just not where you want to be as those
No, it was fighting in grasslands.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the borders on my screen. Yeah, grasslands. Oh. You can't ask for better than that. I mean, yeah, he's definitely in a tough spot there. Looks like Aldrahill is going to be counting the number of provinces he can get in China on one hand, if that, from what we've seen so far. But we're only halfway through the challenge. Things could certainly turn around.
Things are not going that good here. I can see that all of Zhenzhou mostly. He's sieged down. Zhenzhou has basically lost most of the army.
As I said, no one can hold it against Aldrahill getting in trouble in this situation. It takes a god to take on Ming in the very beginning of the game, but Fortunately for Florry, a god is what we have performing over here. Look at this. Absolutely destroying those Ming troops when he meets them. It looks like Ming... no, he just has the 4 mains ideas so far. He's crushing in there. Still got hold of that capital, which is, of course, giving him that lovely ticking war score.
Peace?
Peace? What kind of peace are we looking at? No land changing hands, but he is back a tributary under Ming. Yeah, just wiping out Ming troops whenever he comes across them. Oh, my God. What? Ming has 34,000 men.
Wow.
That is 2-to-1 odds, down from like 9 or 8-to-1. That is insane performance. What was that? You talk about Bordigor. Ming.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's
no, it's
beautiful. He sliced Ming clean in half, and there go the vassals.
Oh my God, it's
Shu,
horrible.
Chu, Quin, Zi, Chi, maybe, based on the pronunciation, in the south. And then he's going to hand off some land to those guys.
Jesus.
Look at that.
No.
I love it.
Look at this battle here.
There are all the men raising up. He's got 0. No, he's got 27 men fighting bravely against 6,000. That is that's a bold move.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, no, they fled.
And there is the 3rd war for the Mandate of Heaven.
Really? A 3rd one?
3rd one already.
Oh my God, there is quite an advantage now, because here we still don't even have one province.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Ming only has 36,000 men remaining, and each of these new vassals Florry's creating is just training up 1 or 2 troops, just helping out with numbers, helping out with carpet sieges. He goes back in for that siege, and where's the artillery barrage? He's already done it. He's breached his way in. Look at that. Powering through Guangzhou, sorry, the Yangzhou. Okay, it looks like Florry tried to make a stand against Ming's fleet there. Didn't quite manage to pull it off, but he's caught them in the mountains. Not really where he wants to fight them, but absolutely annihilated them. Have they gone bankrupt? He did take a lot of money from them again, I'm betting. No, not bankrupt yet. Eastern enemy atrocities is a modifier Ming has right now. I think that's the Bordigor giving them some reduced
that's
unrest.
atrocious, actually.
Ming now has half as many men as Jiangzhou does in 1457.
That's very, very good.
That is outrageously good.
Yeah. Here we are continuing our war against the other tribes.
Absolutely crazy.
Get something more, I guess, to fight back.
He's going for that carpet siege now, just racking up the war score. Looks like he's angling for a peace out at this point. Not really interested in too many more forts, just grabbing what he can. Losing 34 ducats per turn, but if he can keep taking 2,500 ducats every year from Ming, he'll probably be okay on the financial front. But you know how Florry plays? He's skirting on the edge of ruin. Look at that. Another nice peace deal from Florry, yoinking huge amounts of territory down here in South China. Some of it Chu cores, it looks like. Yes, he's probably going to hand off a bit of it to Chu, and then Wu, I believe this is. Yeah, Wu getting released along with Ning. There it is, another war against Ming. Launched the 4th Jiangzhou Ming War for the Mandate of Heaven has begun. I suspect the Mandate of Heaven is, in fact, the last thing on his mind. But he's crushing in there, straight for the war gold. Did he get the truce? He did. He shattered their walls with his glorious heavy ships. And now he's going to be able to siege down that capital in no time at all. And there go the carpet siege stacks. They're familiar with the terrain. They've sieged it all before. Been there, done that.
Was it a few months ago?
Yeah, very, very recently. They're like, hello, we're back. And the local, the village leaders are like, yes, whatever, here's your tribute.
Oh, look at this. It looks like a turtle.
Oh, nice. Probably looks like we're going to see Manchu forming over on Aldrahill's side very soon here. Got quite a few rebels. He's coring. No, don't core Aldrahill. You get free cores if you just form Manchu. What's stopping him forming Manchu right now? Which other decision?
Let's take a look.
Top one, Oh, he just needs one more core province. But he's coring that as well as everything else. No, Aldrahill. Is Aldrahill going to have time for a final war against Ming? It looks like he's going for it, but he does have that one province in China, so he can at least
also, I see like no maintenance here. And it's just 2 minutes to the end.
Only 1 minute and 30 seconds
actually
remaining. Is Florry going to be able to get out a final peace deal? I mean, he's never going to get a peace deal against Ming, but I want to see him charge in. And there is the Ming bankruptcy. Oh my god, it's all falling to pieces now as the Jiangzhou hordes rampage through the southern portion of China. Goodness gracious me. That is quite...
Oh, morale is returning. I think that we can see at least the beginning of a war in here.
In the final minutes, it looks like come on. You can do it, Aldrahill. We just want to see a couple of sieges fall, a bit of devastation caused. Make your mark on Ming before this challenge comes to an end.
Let them remember you.
Exactly. Only 40 seconds left as Florry just rushes to try and get that final peace deal. Will he be able to do it in time? He's paused. It looks like he's looking for that peace deal right now.
We have Manchu.
Hey, Manchu has formed just in time.
And come on, 23
seconds.
Yes.
Florry, you got to get your peace deal.
They are going to the border. Yes, I think that we can see at least something that looks like the beginning of a war.
14 seconds. Declare out.
Come on.
You only have
10 seconds. Come on.
8.
Do that for us.
Come on, declare. No, he's going to run out of time. 2 seconds. Oh, it's too late. Pause it. Oh, just not in time. Florry did get his final peace deal out. I'm going to make sure to save the game so I can count precisely how many provinces he did get. But we can, beyond a shadow of a doubt, say that one goes to Florry. Well, thank you both very, very much for playing.
Yeah.
Aldrahill,
it was very fun.
I'm glad to hear it. Aldrahill, we'll say goodbye to you at this point. It was lovely to have you. And Florry, we will see you again on Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching, chat. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a very good time. I loved seeing Florry's plays there.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Yeah. And the snake to Rome, the stack wipes, the bankruptcy.
That was glorious. I mean, that just like a little river that was going all through Europe and then coming down in Italy and arriving there in Rome. Glorious.